Hey folks, today, buckle up because we're diving into the future of artificial intelligence, and Google has just dropped a bombshell that's shaking up the entire industry. Get ready for the scoop on Google Gemini, the game changer we've all been waiting for. Now that we've had our minds blown by the trailer, let's break down the nitty-gritty of Google's Gemini and why it's causing shockwaves. Picture this: a universal AI model, the first step towards AI greatness. Sundar Pichai, the man himself, shares the vision of organizing the world's information and making it universally accessible and useful. A timeless mission, but as information complexity grew, so did the challenge. Enter Gemini. Pichai delves into his lifelong dedication to AI, seeing it as the most beneficial technology for humanity. With a mission to emulate human senses, Gemini is here to revolutionize how we interact with AI. Imagine a model that can seamlessly converse across modalities, absorbing text, code, audio, image, and video. Gemini, my friends, is the real deal. But what sets Gemini apart? Forget stitching together text, vision, and audio models. Gemini is multimodal from the ground up. It's not just a jack of all trades, it's a master in every one of them. Pichai proudly declares that Gemini is our largest and most capable model, understanding the world as we do. Testing against 50 different subject areas, Gemini stood toe-to-toe with the best expert humans. Yep, you heard it right. It's not often you witness a foundational technology that simultaneously excels across the board. As we approach the climax, Pichai unveils the Gemini family: Ultra, Pro, and Nano. Ultra, the heavyweight, tackles highly complex tasks. Pro, the all-rounder, excels in a broad range of challenges. And Nano, the efficient powerhouse, takes on-device tasks like a champ. Google aims to provide the best building blocks, leaving developers and enterprise customers to explore the limitless potential of Gemini. But how do they do it? Well, they've got proactive policies tailored to the unique considerations of multimodal capabilities. Think of it as a digital superhero cape, protecting us from potential harm. They've got rigorous testing, using classifiers and filters to ensure the bad stuff stays out. Safety first, folks. Dr. Sundar Pichai, the man behind the mission, shares his thoughts on the monumental engineering task that is Gemini. For him, it's not just challenging, it's downright exciting. With Google leading the charge, Gemini stands as the latest breakthrough in AI, continuing a rich tradition of pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The heartbeat of Google is its mission, and Gemini is a stellar step in that direction. Imagine a world where knowledge is abundant, and everyone has access to information that was once out of reach. That's the vision that excites the Google team, making AI a helping hand for everyone, everywhere. Now let's dive into the real deal: Google's multimodal capabilities, demonstrated in a mind-blowing example. Imagine placing a piece of paper on the table, and Gemini sees more than just that. It visualizes a squiggly line. The contours become smooth, flowing effortlessly. Suddenly, it's not just a line, it's a bird. And not any bird, a duck with a long neck and a beak. Google Gemini's grasp of multimodality is so precise. It's like having an AI artist at your disposal. But wait, there's more. Introduce a rubber duck, and Gemini doesn't just recognize it. It dives into a discussion about duck breeds, their colors, and even their buoyancy. The kicker: it seamlessly switches gears, translating phrases into different languages and showcasing its linguistic finesse. Ever wondered how to pronounce Mandarin? Y is pronounced with the first tone, a high-level tone that adds a dash of musicality to the language. And guess what? Gemini is fluent in Mandarin tones too. Now that's some linguistic prowess. Picture this: a duck lost in the vast ocean with no land in sight. Now what if we turn this into a game? Yes, you heard it right. A game called Guess the Country, using emojis. Clue 1. Think kangaroo, koala, and the Great Barrier Reef. Got it? Now, clue 2. This country dominates in men's football. Where could it be? If you're thinking of a paper ball under a cup, You're not alone, but keep guessing. Moving on, ever tried to find a coin with sleight of hand tricks? It's like a magic show, but with everyday objects. And surprise, both the coin and the orange are round and flat. Mind blown, right? They might be different, but they have a lot in common. Now, let's switch gears to crafting with yarn. Pink and green, the colors of possibilities. How about a dragon fruit or a cake with a splash of color? Oh, and when the hues turn into blue and pink, envision a pig with blue ears or an octopus with a touch of pink. Are creative juices flowing yet? And here's a duck facing a crossroads. Left to a friend, right to a foe. The lesson here? Always go left. It's better to make friends than foes. Smart duck, right? Let's dive into the world of design. Cars are racing, each with its unique style. Which one do you think would go faster? The aerodynamic wonder on the right takes the lead. And hey, what looks more fun? The one with the loop, of course, because loops make everything better. Now, imagine a drawing session turning into a mini movie set. A guitar, an amp, drums. Electric guitar vibes. But wait, let's add a palm tree for some beachy vibes. And just like that, we're crafting 80s hair metal on the digital canvas. Rock on! Now, hold on tight, because we're about to unravel the benchmarks, the real game changer in the world of Gemini. Forget GPT-4. Gemini Ultra is here, surpassing it in nearly everything. From general capabilities to reasoning, Gemini Ultra stands tall with a whopping 90% compared to GPT-4's 86.4%. And if you love numbers, the math and code benchmarks are a delight. Gemini Ultra takes the lead in 7 out of 8 categories. It's not just good, it's the best in the AI space right now. But that's not all. Enter the multimodal benchmarks, and Gemini Ultra doesn't just surpass, it dominates. Across every single benchmark, Gemini Ultra outshines GPT-4's previous capabilities. From image benchmarks achieving 90% to competing against DeepMind's Flamingo with 62.7%, Google Gemini proves it's a state-of-the-art multimodal AI system. Now let's talk reasoning, Gemini's forte. Ever needed inspiration for a birthday party theme? Gemini goes beyond text responses. It creates a bespoke interface, visually rich and interactive. No coding is required. It's all in Gemini's reasoning steps. It considers the user's intent, uses tools, and generates experiences tailored to the user's needs. Want a birthday theme for a daughter who loves animals and outdoor parties? Gemini doesn't just suggest. It creates an interface with themes, activities, and food options. How? Through a series of reasoning steps, from broad decisions to high-resolution reasoning. It's not just AI, it's a virtual brainstorming session, creating step-by-step instructions for baking cupcakes and even helping you choose cake toppers. Now let's talk about reasoning, Gemini's superpower. Need help with physics homework? Forget late-night cram sessions, Gemini has your back. Upload a photo of that tricky physics worksheet, and bam! Gemini not only solves the problems, but reads, understands, and explains the concepts behind each answer. It's like having a personalized tutor in your pocket. And if you're a scientist drowning in a sea of research papers, Gemini is your lifeboat. It can filter through thousands of papers, extract relevant information, and even update graphs with the latest data. It's not just for biologists. It extends to any domain relying on vast datasets. Law, finance, Gemini's got it covered. Gemini's context length is a whopping 32,768 tokens, allowing it to handle long sequences effectively. This isn't your run-of-the-mill language model. It's a giant in the world of context handling. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.